Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Peshawar Public School and College. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to all students of class 10 in these online classes. Today in our first lecture we are going to discuss about unit number 9, chemical equilibrium, from the textbook of chemistry, grade 10. In this chapter we will discuss about reversible and irreversible reactions, chemical equilibrium in term of reversible reaction, both forward and reverse reaction with macroscopic characteristics, law of mass action, an expression for equilibrium constant and its units, necessary conditions for equilibrium, importance or applications of equilibrium constant. In the introduction of this chapter, we will discuss about the types of reactions on the basis of direction. Number 1, irreversible reaction and reversible reaction. Irreversible reactions can be defined as the reactions which proceed only in the forward direction, and the reactions in which the reactants are completely converted into products. Irreversible reactions are also called complete reactions. An example of reversible reaction is all combustion reactions. An irreversible reaction is presented by a single-headed arrow from reactants to products. In combustion reactions, for example, when wood is burnt, it converts into ash. The ash cannot be converted into wood. This is an example of irreversible reaction from our everyday life. Now, reversible reactions can be defined as those reactions in which the reactants are converted into products and the products are again converted into reactants, or the reactions which proceed in both directions, forward as well as reverse reaction. Reversible reactions are also called incomplete reactions. Reversible reactions are presented by double half-headed arrow between the reactants and products. An example of reversible reactions is photosynthesis and respiration. Like the plants give us oxygen and that oxygen is taken by the human beings or animals. In return, the human beings or animals, they exhale carbon dioxide which is consumed by the plants. This is example of reversible process. Parts of reversible reaction: forward reaction and reverse reaction. Forward reaction, in forward reaction the conversion of reactants into products per unit time is called forward reaction, or the conversion of reverse reaction, the conversion of products back into reactants per unit time is called reverse reaction. Now we will discuss about the macroscopic properties of forward and reverse reaction, which is given on page number 6 of the textbook. In forward reaction, it is a reaction in which the reactants react to form products, while the reverse reaction is a reaction in which the products react to form reactants. Direction: the forward reaction takes place from left to right, while the reverse reaction takes place from right to left. Rate of reaction: in forward reaction, at initial stage, the rate of forward reaction is very fast, while in reverse reaction in the beginning, the rate of reverse reaction is negligible. This means that in initial stage actually the reactants are in excess amount, so the rate is very fast, while in reverse reaction in the beginning there is no product, so the rate of reverse reaction is negligible. Dependence of rate on time: in forward reaction it slows down gradually, while the reverse reaction it speeds up gradually. Now we will discuss about equilibrium. What is equilibrium? Equilibrium is the state of balance when the two opposing forces cancel the effect of each other on when they becomes equal. The equilibrium may be static or dynamic. As you know from your physics book, the static equilibrium is that equilibrium in which the body is at rest, and the dynamic equilibrium is that equilibrium in which when the body is moving with uniform velocity. Now the examples of equilibrium is a tug of war between two teams. इसका मतलब ये है कि रस्साकशी के मुकाबले में जब हो रहा हो, रस्साकशी का मुकाबला जब हो रहा हो तो दो टीमें आपस में मुखालिफ सिमत में एक जैसी कुव्वत लगा रही होती है। ऐसा लगता है कि जैसी रस्सी हरकत में नहीं है, हालांकि उस पर दोनों अतराफ से बराबर और मुखालिफ सिमत में कुव्वत लग रही होती है, यानी बराबर हरकत में होते हैं। ये हमारे पास इक्विलिब्रियम की एक एग्जाम्पल है। Second example of an equilibrium is when we have in a closed container a liquid, and some of the liquid it convert into vapors or gaseous state at room temperature. At the same time, the gaseous state convert into liquid state. So the conversion of liquid into gaseous state is called evaporation, while the conversion of gaseous state into liquid state is called condensation. A time will reach at constant temperature when both the process occurs at the same rate. So this is an equilibrium. Example number 3. Seesaw is also an example of equilibrium. Now we will define chemical equilibrium. A reversible chemical reaction in which the rate of forward reaction becomes equal to the rate of reverse reaction and the concentration of products and reactants remains constant. Now we will discuss about reversible reaction and dynamic equilibrium, which is given on page number 3 of the textbook. As the heading indicates that the dynamic equilibrium can be explained with the help of reversible reaction. So first we will define about the dynamic equilibrium. It can be defined as it is an equilibrium in which the two chemical processes continue at an equal rate and in opposite direction. That is called dynamic equilibrium. Most of the students, they get confused between the two terms chemical equilibrium and dynamic equilibrium. Chemical equilibrium is that stage at which the rate of forward reaction becomes equal to the rate of reverse reaction, while the dynamic equilibrium is that equilibrium in which the concentration of reactants become equal to the concentration of the products. In dynamic equilibrium, the dynamic equilibrium reaches first before the chemical equilibrium. Look at page number 3. There are a number of examples given of reversible as well as irreversible reaction. Formation of ammonia, in which 3 moles of hydrogen combine with 1 mole of nitrogen to give us 2 moles of ammonia. This is an example of reversible reaction because ammonia can be again converted into nitrogen and hydrogen. There are some conditions for the formation of ammonia. If the conditions remain same, the conversion of reactant into product and the reconversion of product into reactant is possible. While another example is given in which the magnesium react with hydrochloric acid, it gives us magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas. This is an example of irreversible reaction. Below is given the example of reversible reaction. When we go to page number 4, here is given the on page number 4, the decomposition of mercury oxide into mercury and oxygen gas, and again the mercury and oxygen gas, when they combine together, they give mercury oxide. This is also an example of reversible reaction. In the same way, formation of sulfur trioxide and decomposition of sulfur trioxide into sulfur dioxide and oxygen gas, this is also an example of reversible reaction. One of more example which is given, that is when hydrogen gas and iodine gas, which is purple in color, when they combine together, they give colorless hydrogen iodide, which again decompose and it gives us hydrogen and iodine. Now we will discuss about, after chemical equilibrium, the graphical representation of dynamic equilibrium and its examples. Look at the example on page number 4. When 1 mole of A combine together with 1 mole of B, it gives us 1 mole of C and 1 mole of D. The conversion of A and B into C and D, this is called forward reaction, while the conversion of C and D into A and B is called reverse reaction. When the equilibrium, initially the conversion of A and B, the rate of this reaction is fast, but after some time this rate will decreases. While initially the rate of reaction of conversion of C and D into A and B is slow, but with the passage of time it will becomes fast. A time will reach when the rate of forward reaction becomes equal to the rate of backward reaction. This stage is called an equilibrium. Look at page number 5. Here is a graph provided between rate of reaction versus time. If you look at the graph, as the reactants are initially in maximum amount, so they are shown above. They will be written above, while the products initially, when there is no product, they will be shown below. Here in the graph, initially when the reactants are more, so the rate of reaction will be fast, and with the passage of time, the rate of forward reaction decreases. While in case of the reverse reaction, initially when there is no product, when it is zero, the rate of reverse reaction will be less. But with the passage of time, the rate of reverse reaction increases with the product formation. A stage will reach when the rate of forward reaction becomes equal to the rate of reverse reaction. Like here, when a straight line is given which show the equilibrium state. Here below the straight line there is a mistake in the book. At equilibrium state, the rate of forward reaction, instead of forward you will write reverse reaction. Until we change the conditions, there will be no change in equilibrium. When we change the conditions like pressure, temperature, concentration, then the equilibrium will change. Otherwise, there will be no change in equilibrium, and the concentration of reactants and the products will always remain same at equilibrium stage. I hope you will face no problem after listening this lecture, but if you have any question, you ask me on my WhatsApp number on Friday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Homework is mentioned here, in which number 1 question practice problem is from examples. Second, third and 4 questions are short questions of the exercise, and question number 5 is long question of the exercise. You can take help from your unique book. Thanks. Allah Hafiz.